Hello, this is Nelson Pereira from bnetTV. Welcome to the Mobile World Congress 2012 in Barcelona. And with us is Andy. How you doing, Andy?
I'm doing great. Thanks very much.
Talk to us about your company and in reference how successful your company is in the industry and how it relates to the mobile industry.
Absolutely. So QNX is a wholly owned subsidiary of RIM. We've been in business for 32 years doing all kinds of different embedded applications that have very high reliability requirements, things that basically can't fail, locomotive control systems, nuclear power plants, medical imaging equipment, all kinds of things like that. We're also in automotive. We've been doing that for about 12 years. We're in over 25 million different vehicles that are on the road today. All kinds of different applications, telematics systems, hands-free calling, navigation, infotainment, rear seat entertainment, digital instrument clusters, all that type of stuff. The connection between RIM and QNX is that we're doing the software for the Playbook tablet as well as the next generation RIM phones, and there's a natural synergy between that consumer electronic work and what the car makers need today. So all the car makers are looking for how to actually make the car, when you buy that car, right, relevant. I mean, everybody has bought a car, has had the experience of having it be completely obsolete already by the time that they buy it. And that's because it takes 3 years from production design to actually getting that car out on the road. And that 3 years is a long time in technology. So what we're doing with this car is showcasing how we can use a lot of the technology that we're building for RIM and we're doing with RIM to make a car a much more exciting experience and to actually help the car makers really keep their customers and keep their customer loyalty.
So actually what I'm looking at here is actually the future of car technology.
That's exactly right. So what we're building is an infotainment system that's completely based on HTML5. HTML5 is really the only application development platform that goes across every single mobile. So iPhones and Android devices, Blackberries, all of those things you can do in HTML5. You can also do that for the car. So you've got the ability to bring mobile applications down into the vehicle space, as well as integration with your mobile into the car. So bringing apps in on the phone and having them integrate into the head unit in the car. Same thing with being able to leverage resources that are on the internet, so cloud-based multimedia, internet streaming, or even cloud-based applications that the OEMs might provide, which allows them to update that, add new points of interest to navigation systems, add new features to those technologies as time goes on.
That's totally amazing, actually. I never thought about the car industry so involved in the mobile industry, but I should be thinking about that because the idea behind the industry and the mobility industry and the car industry is actually a key component, especially part of the M2M market.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's a lot of natural synergies between those, especially when you think about how driving is one experience. Well, one is it's very mobile, but you also have a completely different experience than you do with a phone. So they're very complementary, but they have to work well together, and you have to understand the differences between those spaces. So, you know, the M2M components of telematics and the ability to manage the car and those type of things are important for, you know, the dealer or understanding if you should take your car back for servicing and those type of things. But you also have to worry about driver distraction in a car context where you don't with a phone. The ability for you to leverage those same kind of hands-free calling and those kind of things, you know, and have that tight integration so your mobile apps will work in a car but work in a way that, you know, is very safe to use is very important. The tablets and the mobiles have really transformed what the inside of the vehicle looks like and what people expect. People are expecting more and more connectivity. They're expecting their car to actually be an active player in their, you know, dynamic digital life. Absolutely. And this actually helps them do that.
And knowing your company and knowing the reputation of your company in terms of what they have done in the past, I'm not doubting anything that you guys are going to be amazingly successful on this new platform.
Thank you very much. I mean, we definitely feel that we are too, and we're right really at a lot of, I think, the leading edge developments of where we think that industry is going and how we actually think that we could help transform the car industry into not being so stodgy, but being something that really matters to people and that they can actually feel proud of owning for the whole life of the car.
Well, Andy, I want to thank you for letting us look into the future. It's amazing and it's bright, and the connection between your company, the car industry, and mobility is one to be married to.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Nelson. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. And this is Nelson Pereira from bnetTV at the Mobile World Congress 2012.